This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We have a whole lot of big local baseball news and much more coming your way next. Hello everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. Around 40 protesters gathered at the Hazleton Area Career Center on Tuesday to call for its assistant director to be fired. A former student there accused assistant director Michael Possessor of harassment that she says occurred 4 years ago when she was a student. According to an article by Kent Jackson in the Standard Speaker, investigations by the Pennsylvania State Police and the Luzerne County District Attorney found no evidence of a crime. Protesters chanted "Stop the cover-up," and one called for the State Attorney General to review the situation. Jackson reports that School District Superintendent Brian Uplinger previously stated that when they found out about the allegations, they reported them to the State Department of Education and the State Police, and that a school district investigation showed no violation of district policy. Possessor took sick leave in April and came back this month after the State Police and DA's investigation. For more on this story, read Ken Jackson's article at standardspeaker.com. A former North Schuylkill High School baseball player was selected in the first round of the Major League Baseball draft. The San Francisco Giants selected Reggie Crawford with the 30th pick in the draft. Crawford was selected as a two-way player out of the University of Connecticut. Over 64 games in college, he hit .309 with 14 home runs and drove in 78 runs. He also pitched 7 games for the Huskies and posted a 2.35 ERA in 7 2/3 innings. Crawford also won a state AA swimming title at North Schuylkill in the 50-yard freestyle. Joe Maddon got a big laugh at his Try Not to Suck in the Valley golf tournament on Tuesday, held at the Valley Country Club in Sugarloaf, when he introduced himself as a former Major League manager. Maddon was let go by the Los Angeles Angels in June, but says he's happy and he's been keeping busy living in the area. This annual golf tournament raises money for his Respect 90 Foundation, which supports the Hazleton Integration Project. In our in-depth sports feature next week, we'll talk all about HIP and even catch up with some young adults who attended the Hazleton One Community Center as kids and are now in college. But today, here's Maddon after being asked if he thought he would manage in the majors again.
I don't know that. It's something I would do, but I think the fit has to be right. The game's different. It's the same, but it's different, meaning that I would want to work with people that I felt common ground with, people that are really kind of like seeking me, and I would need assurances on philosophical alignment and different things along that line. Otherwise, I'd be content not. I would do different things. I have other things I can do. I got a book coming out on October 11th that's titled The Book of Joe, and you'll hear more about that in the very near future with Tom Verducci. There's been other opportunities that have already been granted or received, but I'm not ready to do anything but golf, garden, cook, drink some good wine, and watch Seinfeld. That's pretty much where I'm at right now.
In other baseball news, the Valley West Little League 10 to 12-year-old All-Stars won their first game at the Section 6 tournament 4-1 over East Stroudsburg. Chris Kennelly had a home run and teamed with Cole Jordan and Colin Urcanon on the mound to limit East Stroudsburg to 1 hit. The historic Brainerd Church in Sugarloaf is hosting a concert, and Karen Kuba, a volunteer and board member for the historic Brainerd Church and Cemetery Association, is here to tell us all about it.
We are so excited. We just want to kind of show off the historic Brainerd Church. We want to let the community know, hey, it's here. It's here for everybody to use. And we thought a great way to introduce this would be to have an evening of music. And we asked the Hazleton Liberty Band actually to do our first show because, get this, the Hazleton Liberty Band and the historic Brainerd Church were both established in the 1850s. So they're kind of sisters in their establishment timeline. So we are very, very excited for this. We would love the community to come out and, well, bring your chairs, bring your blankets, and enjoy a wonderful evening of music on the 24th at 6 o'clock. If we didn't have the volunteers and the community support, This church would have been gone a long time ago when Hurricane Agnes came through and took out the south wall of the church. But a volunteer organization got together and rebuilt that part of the church. Not only do we have this historic church, that the architecture itself has little things in it that if you don't know they're there, when you see them and you realize why they're there, you're like, wow, I never even knew this could be. We have the one-room schoolhouse, and believe it or not, we still have a few residents in the local area that attended one-room schoolhouses. So they tell you how the educational day went for them. Very, very interesting. And behind the church, we've got a very, very old cemetery. Some of the stones have poetry engraved in them. Some of the stones have a little life history of the deceased engraved in them. And there's actually one stone that has the most unique date that doesn't exist carved into it. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting place. And when I started learning about all the history in this tiny little plot of land in Sugarloaf, it just amazed me. What a wonderful way to celebrate our community and our wonderful country.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service on Thursday. A chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 2 p.m. It will be mostly sunny with a high near 87 degrees. Wind gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. We have a 30% chance of precipitation. On Thursday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 p.m. Mostly clear with a low around 65 degrees. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. We have a 30% chance of precipitation. On Friday, sunny with a high near 88 degrees. Winds could gust as high as 21 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 66 degrees. Saturday is sunny with a high near 90 degrees. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 69 degrees. On Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 90 degrees. We have a 30% chance of precipitation. On Sunday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 67 degrees. We have a 40% chance of precipitation. SSPTV News will be right back with our community and sports features.
The Miss Greater Hazleton Scholarship Program will take place on Sunday, August 21st at the PTPA in Hazleton. The program is open to all Pennsylvania residents, students, and employees ages 5 to 25. The application period for the 2022 Troop N Junior Law and Leadership Academy is now open, and applications are being accepted through July 31st. Anyone interested in attending the program can get in touch with Master Trooper David Peters at dapeters@pa.gov or by calling 570-459-3900, extension 269. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed: Frederick H. Jacobs III, age 72, of Trucksville. The Niflin O'Malley Leffler Funeral Home went out to the arrangements. Amy Martin of Whitehaven. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home went out to the arrangements. Dorothy A. Rimshaw, age 91, of Freeland. Mass will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception Parish at St. Anne's Church. Friends may call on Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the church. The McNulty Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Brenda L. Tobias Tito, age 48, of Freeland. Services will be private under the Firo Funeral Home.
The obituary report is brought to you by Moran Funeral Home, third-generation family-owned funeral home serving all faiths since 1939. Located at 229 West 12th Street in Hazleton, call 570-454-8341 and go to moranfuneralhome.com.